All right, guys, let's review these questions from the adding and subtracting tenths from numbers 10 to 100. So, starting off with 36.4 plus 23.5. Well, I know 4 and 5 is 9, and I'll put the decimal here. 6 and 3 is also 9, and 3 and 2 is 5. So I have 59.9. For B, I have in the tenths place, 4 plus 1, which is 5. I'm going to put the decimal here because that's where the tenths is going to be. 2 ones plus 5 ones is 7. And 5 tens plus 3 tens is 8. 87.5. For 24.5 plus 41.9, well, 7 plus 9 is 16. So I'm going to put 6 in the tenths place and put a 1 over here in the ones. 1 plus 4 is 5. 5 plus 1 is 6. And then 20 plus 40 is 60. So my answer is 66.6. I don't think I did that on purpose. For D, I have 5 plus 2 in the tenths place. I have 7 plus 8 in the ones place, so that's 15. I'm going to put a 5 here. I'm going to carry 1 over to the tens. Then 1 plus 6 is 7. 7 plus 1 is 8. 85.7. For E, I have 9 plus 6 in the tenths place, so that's 15. I'm going to put a 5 in the tenths place and carry a 1 over to the ones. Then the ones, I have 1 plus 8, which is 9. 9 plus 4, which is 13. So I'll put a 3 in the ones place and carry my other 1 over to the tens place. Now, 1 10 plus 4 tens is 5 tens, plus another 2 is 7 tens. So that's 73.5. Subtraction questions. We have 75.8 minus 42.9. So I know 8 minus 1 is 7. And then 5 minus 2 is 3. And 7 minus 4 is 3. So my answer is 33.7. For G, I have 5 minus 4 in the tenths place, so that's 1. I'm going to put my decimal there. 9 minus 3 is 6, and 7 minus 4 is 3, so 36.1. For H, I have 7 minus 7 in the tenths place, so that's 0. We're not going to have anything there. Then I have 3 minus 9. Well, I can't do 3 minus 9 without borrowing, so I'm going to make this... instead of 60, I'm going to make that 50. And instead of 3, this is going to be 13. So instead of 63, now I have 50 and 13. So 13 minus 9 is 4. And 5 minus 1 is 4. So my answer is 44. Decimal 0, but you don't actually need the decimal 0. You could just say 44 there. For I have 4 minus 8 in the tenths place. So I'm going to have to borrow. I'm going to make this 6 a 5. And I'm going to move my 1 over to the tenths place. So now, instead of 4 tenths, I have 14 tenths. So 14 minus 8, that's 6. Then 5 minus 3 in the ones. So I'm going to put my decimal there to show this is the ones place. That's a 2. And 5 minus 3 in the tens place is 50 minus 30 is 20, right? So 22.6. My last question, I have 2 minus 5 in the tenths place, so I can't do that without borrowing. So this is going to become 0. And now I have 12 tenths. 12 minus 5 is 7. So that's going to leave me with 7 tenths. Then I have 0 ones minus 6 ones. So I'm going to have to borrow again. So this is going to become 7 in the tens place. I'm going to move that 10 over to the ones. 0 plus 10 is 10. Now, 10 minus 6 is 4, and 7 minus 4 is 3. So, there's your answers. Please check your answers against them, and hopefully that helped you out. Thanks, guys.